All right, we should be good. Okay, good afternoon. Or good morning if you're used to that. Yeah, definitely Ambrose, huh? Morning. Let's see. Kevin, Ambrose, Hobson, Linengram. Norell's already here. Afternoon. Let's see, we're watch for traffic. Sebastian, hello. Victoria. Sharon Solomon, MM Life, and the Big Mango on the green platform, hello. Elon, good morning. Ziggy's here. Or afternoon, morning, whatever it is, wherever you might be. Evening. David P, hello. John Burke, Alley's here. David Ballmer, Angvid. Healthy Chakras, Paul McNeely. Spy Hunter, Luke Skywalker. Use the Force. Good afternoon. It's like warm now, bright and sunny. A couple of clouds in the sky. There wasn't a cloud in the sky. What's this new trend on TikTok and I guess other short video platforms where people have to try to clap with the rhythm of that song? Let the rain walk out with coffee. I wasn't understanding what was going on. Anyway. What was I up to? Smooch, Sally, Steve Parker, Twisted Metal. Oh man, it's a lot of cars. Wasn't planning for this many cars to be turned here. OM, hello in Tokyo. Stefan Schober. Laura Ansara. And Ziggy, thank you. Yes, for those unaware, I finally was able to get past Twitch's gatekeeping of partner. And we are officially, did I just say officially? We have the check mark on Twitch. So thank you for your support to get us there. And thank you for your tier 1 sub, Grumpy Miserable Girl. Poopoo, thanks for the follow. I mean, I might be from Russia, but do you really tell people, hey, Soviet? Weird. I try, David, I try. Thanks, friends. And then apparently, partnership isn't even like the end goal of Twitch anymore. There's something like plus points or something, where if you get a certain amount of subscribers in a certain time period, you get to keep more revenue. Basically, the more money you make for Twitch, the more money they let you keep. We're going to the 59th Street Bridge, by the way. One of our favorites. Bagels and Walk Sean is here. Good afternoon. Chuck LeClaire, good afternoon. Thanks, Luke. Hey, Roy Explorers over on Twitch, thank you. Good to see you. Yeah, Partner Plus, that's what it's called. My goodness. There's never an end game. Just keep going. Did you make my day? You're very presumptuous? Presumptuous, yeah. Whatever. Walk with Tony. Doing all right, how are you? Where is that? Interesting. Infinite growth, yes. Whatever you can do to make Bezos more money. Jerome, hello. We're going to your territory today. In the sun especially, it's quite warm. It's a very nice day for a walk. I have my light jacket on. The Pocket, oh, that's right. I wanted to test a couple of things. The Pocket 3 got a new firmware update. Somehow Biggs and Long Sean has written scripts to get 0-day updates on all these changes. So let me look at it now. The screen is probably going to be too dark. Oh, I can't see that. They added a new zoom mode. Hello, by the way. I'm still bald. I can't see it because of my screen brightness settings. Oh well. Bezos is the end boss, like The Rock in WWE, the final boss. I've been here since 91. Probably could have made that. Yeah, it's already changing. It's kind of funny. Apparently, some guy had some high school student had a dress up as the 80s day at school, but they didn't say which 80s, so he chose the 1880s. Ruslan, hello. Stefan Schober's over on Twitch now, giving you another shot. I know in the past Twitch didn't jive with you, which is why we try to go to multiple places. The UN is on my right, by the way. And I've heard that song before. It wasn't Katie Tunstall. That's Suddenly I See, but it sounds very similar. Something like that. Oh yeah, Bezos technically is not the CEO. I don't even know who the CEO is now, but it's hard to disassociate Bezos from Amazon, Bill Gates from Microsoft, Steve Jobs from Apple, right? It's just kind of hard. I guess Tim Apple is the new Apple. I know it's not his name either, but you know what I mean. Leon, hello. AK. Has my voice changed? No. I wonder if this firmware update made any changes. David's a different name on Twitch. Yeah, I try to keep track of those when I can, but sometimes I think it becomes too much to juggle. Let me see, what song was it? Let's see. No, is it that one? No, there's no way. Oh, maybe it is the Hillary Duff song. I think it was Come Clean by Hillary Duff. Let the rain fall down, wake my dreams, let it wash away. I think it's that one. Maybe. Alright, whatever. Sorry. What am I doing with my phone? There we go. Ron Gerstein's here with the facts today. Thank you. UN built in 1950. After Stuyvesant Town, UN loses, Stuyvesant Town wins. You heard it here. Norell's at 46 months of membership. Thank you for that support, Norell. Wow, there's a lot of cars coming down this block. And they're all like spaced. The annoying amount so that you can't cross in between. I don't know where they're all coming from, but they're all driving slowly enough that we're not getting past them. We did it though. Sneaky, thanks for the follow. My accent? I don't think people can tell where I'm from based on my accent. In fact, they would probably assume I'm not from anywhere but here if I had to guess. William, hello. Took a long time to learn Bezos, not learning a new name. Yeah, right? Everyone who becomes a CEO of one of these big companies needs to just take the name of the person that we associate with the company. I think that's just the bottom line here. That's just how it is. Ruslan, hello. Bradley Hall, doing all right. It's much warmer now than it has been. How are you? UN was built over an old cattle stockade. How things change. I mean, I guess technically all of Manhattan was just a forest at some point, right? Well, with some natural bodies of water, I'm sure. Grumpy, miserable girl can't even tell I have an accent. Just slur my speech sometimes. What else is new? I added that part. Tilburg salesman, hello. Oh, and they have to graft a body part from that person? That's true. You gotta, when you take the reins and take that kind of a salary, you gotta take their DNA too. JS, welcome back. Well, the only constant here is change. Things are constantly changing. Photos is here. Hello. Bradley, doing all right. Much warmer. I'm trying not to overheat. Oh, Narelle took care of it. Thank you, Narelle. Bear in the Garden gifted a membership in celebration of the departure of the rude person. Maybe not, but it's coincidental. But thank you for yet another gifting of the membership. Bear in the Garden. Welcome, Kendall. When you switch from CEO to supervisory board, you don't get less powerful. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Gates and Bezos have just as much sway as before. Romer, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I think people would say I have a newscaster accent. Just generic. Nova Rain, hello. What's changing? I mean, the landscape of buildings is always changing. In the last 6 years, JP Morgan headquarters popped up, and that's a huge new skyscraper right behind One Vanderbilt, or north of. This building is all hollow now. I think they're taking it down floor by floor to replace it with something else. Uh-oh, we're reviewing the second law of thermodynamics. Uh-oh. In an isolated system, entropy or disorder tends to increase over time, leading to irreversible changes. That's like New York. George, hello. Ambrose has an Ozzy Osbourne accent. Does it involve, like, biting heads off bats, too? Oh, it's always... when you can't tell people's, inflection in their voice, it's really easy to misinterpret sarcasm and such online. Also, Luke Skywalker has gifted 5 subs to the community. Welcome, Columbia, Nicktastic, Scum Hustle, It's Me, Delano, and Mike DMX. Thank you for this support. Outstanding support from Luke Skywalker. They got a left turn signal here. I think they're about to use, maybe? I don't know, whatever. We're good. We didn't block anyone. It hasn't begun kindergarten yet. Pre-K is next. They got this recycling toppling over the mountains. I sound like New York, I'm walking in. right, we're heading to our favorite bridge, 59th Street. Jeffrey Wu, hello. Alicia Anton, hi. Welcome. Afternoon. Marcel Miero. Afternoon. Abs, afternoon. It's 1 p.m. walk the dog time. Well, I mean, I think ideally, if you do have a dog, you probably want to give it 3 walks a day, not rather than 2. So I guess this is the midday walk for people who are able to do it 3 times. Do you unlock more emote slots? You know what? I don't know. I tried looking it up, like what's the first thing you should do when you reach partner on Twitch, and there was no like consensus. So I guess I'll just explore as I go. And of course I'll take all of your generous input as well. In celebration of partner, thank you, Luke. Well, I guess we're waiting. Nope. David's over on Twitch now. Almost the same name. Luke Skywalker, currently light side Jedi. He seemed tempted at some point. Not you, but, you know, the character. Silico asks if it's cold. I mean, I guess it's all relative, but it's much warmer than it has been in the last week anyway. Yeah, photos. I think Twitch is definitely a different, subjectively better, I guess, experience for live streams, depending. But I don't think it's as good for long form videos on demand. Especially now, I thought I heard Twitch has just changed the amount of content you can keep on their platform, how many hours. Like it used to be like 5,000 or something, and now it's much less than that. So that's also bad. Seems like they're going the opposite way in terms of storage. Quentin, hello. Lunch? No, I ate breakfast. On the weekend, sometimes I switch it up a little bit, and I take baby commuter to visit great grandma early in the mornings, and then actually, now it's already changing, and then I end up eating a breakfast there, but I skip lunch and then I eat dinner. Hank P, hello. Best time to visit? Really up to you. February, probably one of the slowest times tourism-wise. Not to say that it's completely dead, but it's definitely quiet. All right, I'm gonna go. But if you want warmer weather, but not super hot, probably spring or fall. Summer gets kind of busy again, but it's also muggy and swampy. Very humid. Can I put that on my board application? I don't know. You know, I wonder. I bet applying for an apartment, you have to think about the audience of most of these New York City co-op boards. I would imagine if anyone who puts things like YouTuber or streamer or whatever, I don't know that the audience of the board, you know, think about your audience when you're presenting stuff. I don't know that they would think that as a positive or as a negative, and I'm leaning towards it not helping the application. Thank you, RK Awesome. Just, it's all right so far. How are you? Lost Soul, New Jersey. I'm assuming that's what the NJ stands for on Twitch. Hello.
Like, we're not the same.
B80 high. Septic Topics is back. It's pigeons. Yeah, dinner's gonna be big today, especially with this walk. If things go well, so we're walking to Queens right now because I'm going to the tax guy. Mrs. Commuter is taking her friend with us too. She wants to make sure her friend gets a good tax treatment today, and so she's gonna meet me over there, and then we're gonna do ours first, and then she's gonna stay with her friend to do the taxes there. And if we're not, Because that's okay. We don't know how long it's going to be when we're over there. If it doesn't take us too long, maybe I'll walk back. So we'll see. We'll see. Angvid did a gifting of the membership to Photos. Thank you for that, Angvid. Welcome Photos with the extra special subscription on Twitch. Yeah, I'm not going to film in there. They'll be all right. I'm going to stop the stream before we do that, but we'll be fine. Roy's over on... Oh, yeah. Oh, you mean the board. Yeah. You never know. You never knew. Sorry, I'm behind on chat again. I want some diatribe or soliloquy, and I lost my place. Yes, I would not mention it, right. But Roy's over on YouTube now, too. Swankulexter's back. It's been a while since we've seen the name in the flesh in the chat. And less flesh, more digital, but you know what I mean. You got rain where you are, Justin? Hopefully it dries up soon. Photo's going to do taxes this week too? Nice. Luke does taxes himself. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I feel like I would do that too, but we've been with this guy for a while and he's been very helpful in what he's able to do for us. So I feel like if we could just go there, and we don't pay that much, we end up getting much more back from the refund anyway, so it works for us. All right, the Uniwheel's coming. Let's see. I have to like cross to the other side. Actually, no, I'm on the correct side here. The bikes are on the other side. Sorry, that bike was on the wrong side. I better just stay on all the way left for now. Mr. Shiri, hello. Doug Hefferman. That's King of Queens, right? Is that what his name is? I don't remember anymore. Yes, Albert. Hello. Are there still things I marvel about? I mean, I think without this channel, I probably would take things much more for granted. I kind of try to keep a fresh perspective as much as I can. At least it helps me reframe my perspective more than if I were just walking here without all you guys. Ooh, posture check, thank you. PSX, thanks for the follow. Twitch and taxes. I think you get a 1099. If it's like YouTube, you get a 1099 at the end of the year or the beginning of the next year. And then you figure it out based on that. It's like the same kind of stuff you get for an independent contractor. But YouTube kind of screws you over because they make it royalties. And you can't do a lot of deductions on royalties. You can't do any, actually. Don't know if they do that on purpose. Yes, it's our favorite bridge. Steve Smith, hello. My collection's been busy with visitors. Entertaining. Oh, because we're not going to Roosevelt Island. All right, let me keep bearing left. And there's nobody coming at me. Frogman, hello. Roy's found H&R, hit or miss. Yeah, we go to a guy that was recommended to us. And he's been great to work with, so we keep going. The only annoying part of it is that it's all walk-in. But because we have a good relationship with the guy, he tells us that Sunday afternoons are one of the best times to go. So that's why. Yeah, we do photos. He can't do much with it though because of the whole royalty thing. But he'll see what it's like this year. Yeah, we have the same guy every year. and that's what's been very helpful. So he knows us. He answers some random questions we have throughout the year without we don't overutilize our relationship with him, but it works out okay, I hope. Royalty should go on Schedule E, and their deductions that could be taken, I don't know. Maybe things have changed since the last time he saw the form, but he says when it's royalties, it's very different. You did deduct from the royalties? Well, I don't know. Hopefully you don't get audited. He's been, and he's definitely helped us take some liberties. So, we'll see. Okay, do we have any data for this bridge? I don't even know. If someone can exchange 90 million Twitch points, they can become me for a second. Oh man, nobody should want that. That's not an award. Abby UK, hello. Ray Chan, thanks for the follow. Ah, you're a tax lawyer. Got it. So if anyone knows, you must. I'll reframe it to the guy and see what he says. Because we get another 1099 that he is able to more comfortably do deductions on. But I'll tell him that a tax lawyer says it. So if that's the case. Conspiracy Guru, thanks for the follow. No, I haven't bought a pair of new shoes since 2020. I still have enough shoes, backup shoes that were still okay, maybe even for another couple of years. Yeah, there's the tram. Tram's quite packed, actually. It's filled to the brim. The folks going to Roosevelt Island. I bet they're not even coming for any reason other than to ride the tram. Just to get that experience. Ron tells us the Queensboro Bridge built in 1909. Or at least opened, probably took it more than a year to build, right? Rub one out, Rosie's got some opinions. I mean, hey, I guess it works for them, but who knows if that's the only thing you're able to do. What happens if that all dries up, right? Limited data for this bridge. I don't know. I only have the same pair of shoes that I'm just, I'm replacing with backup versions. I try to stretch out how long they last to about a year. That's definitely overdoing it. I think I probably should be swapping them out sooner. But I always equate it to, in the Forrest Gump movie when he runs out of his leg braces and they just fall off his legs. That's what I'm waiting for to happen with my shoes, that I can swap them out. That's very fast. Those one wheels definitely scare me. Sandcrawler, thanks for the follow. Take you on the tram one time? Maybe we will. Maybe if we can get to Roosevelt Island this year for the cherry blossoms, that would be something we could do. Get there on the tram. Way Dave, hello. Well, not a commute today, but we are walking to Queens to do taxes. I always like these narrowings here. Back to the left. Yeah, this is my least favorite. They have a bike lane on the other side, but it's not been open for a while. Supposedly they were working on getting it back open again, but I don't know. Johnny, hello. Were the chimneys built out of? I don't know. Whatever they should be. I have no idea. I mean, it's hard to see much because of the fence, you know? There's the other side. I don't know. Maybe I think they should like block off all this to the road. I don't know. Can they do that? Just put up soundproofing? I'm assuming they need to have easier access to there, but they can't be fully enclosed. I mean, I don't see why not though, right? Like a tunnel. Just enclose it. And that way we have a much more peaceful experience on the outside. You know, the cars shouldn't be sightseeing anyway. If you pay attention. I don't think they can see too much to that road anyway. They got an upper road if they really want to be up there. I don't know. There's the commuter again expressing his opinions. There should be a defencing filter. I wonder. I bet you could use some AI stuff like that. But man, NVIDIA Broadcast came out with a newer version with a lot more powerful features, like a studio mode to your voice. When you turn that on, even with an RTX 4090, it like maxes out the GPU utilization. It gets quite wild. So there's green hello. Yeah, not windy, quite nice. I still haven't put my gloves on. I mean, I could probably put them on. They're a little, maybe it's a little cold, but. Skynet. I mean, look at what they expect out of the bike lane too. The bike lanes are so narrow they can't even put the two directions next to each other. They're like overlapping onto each side. It's how narrow the lanes are. I don't know if I have a tune for that finish. I don't know. I was kind of apprehensive about it before, Roy, but I guess it doesn't really matter all that much. People can figure out where I am anyway. Plus, I get to be on that map, which is kind of cool. There is that map that shows all the currently live IRL streamers. It's pretty cool. Maybe. Make it happen, biggest watch, Sean. Haas KS, JJS, hello. I don't know what that was. I feel like I've just been breathing in all the salt too. All the white stuff left over here is not snow. That's all salt residue. If I stop, I can feel it. If I stop moving, I can feel it more shaky. But as I'm walking pretty quickly, it's not so bad. Not only is it super narrow, but this genius is not even using his hands. I'm sure that'll end nicely one day for him. No helmet either. Yeah, I'll probably end up doing it, Roy. I just got to look into it. And that's when people can make the little map command and make it show up, right? I'll look into it in greater detail, Roy. It seems like it's worth adding. RZ, hello. Get a hat that says Salt Life. More like Salt Lungs. Oh, I guess all my T-Mobile data's back. It's wasted today. Oh, and Nightbot Map Commander shares a link. Yeah, I think I like that better because I've always been kind of apprehensive of adding any overlay stuff. But that's just a me problem. I don't know why I'm like that. Hanson Carnero, hello. Where did he lose his glove, Angvid? I don't know if that thing should be on this thing. Cigarette in mouth. What a time. Glad you're enjoying Naomi. Here. You do self-cycling and smoking. What a combo, right? Let's do something that, well, actually the guy wasn't using his legs at all, so it's not like he's actually exerting himself. He was just using the battery. Ooh, vanish. That's interesting. Teapot, hello. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, I feel like people could find me if they wanted to anyway, right? I guess it's a question of turning it off. Not forgetting to turn it off, right? Alti Hex is back. I feel like it's been a minute. Hello. Doing all right. How are you? We're going to be walking to Sunnyside. At least that's the plan. Probably what, the 7 train above us? Oh, it turns automatically streaming. Nice. American Museum of the Moving Image is pretty nice. Because the 59th Street Bridge goes into Queens from Manhattan. Queensboro, Ed whatever you want to call it, I don't know. All right, well, we pretty much did it. Now we just kind of follow the train. Oh, I think I know the ones you're talking about, photos. Nope, didn't move yet. Things are still not even submitted to the board. Like, everything is kind of coming along. The realtor who was helping us with the board application said she would send us what we're still missing over the weekend. I haven't gotten it yet, so maybe I'll give a little bump to the email chain just to nudge. I'm not usually a very good nudger. I know people who are, but I feel bad sometimes. But she did say she would, so I guess I should. Yes, the Aztecs came in on Friday, so we're good on those. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing with them now. I don't know if they kept asking for originals, so I don't know if they actually have to send them to the seller. The seller lives in Massachusetts, by the way, so it's not going to be a... I guess you could always overnight it, but still. I don't know if they can just do it digitally, though. Minty, glad you're enjoying. Yancy, WPA, hello. It was a new record today, nice. I may walk back over this bridge if we could stream again later, and then we'll see if I'm any faster. I guess it depends on how much money I owe. Hopefully it's still a refund, but who knows? Nope, doing taxes. That old joke has been making its rounds again. Whereas I'll try to do a bad version of it just because I'm terrible at paraphrasing these things, but I think it goes something like a guy's at a job interview and the interviewer asks him, what was this 4-year gap that you had here? Oh, that's when I went to Yale. And he said, wow, that's very impressive. You're hired. And then the guy says, oh, thank you, I really need this job. It's kind of silly. Oh no, I lost a, what? How did I lose this? Hold on, I'm gonna have to dig in my backpack. I lost AT&T and we're gonna need it. Let me cross all these streets first. AFR, thanks for the follow. Yeah, but for some reason that joke has just been like showing up all over the place again. Maybe I can use those rocks on the left. Nope, not yet. All right, let's rest my bag on one of these and Oh wait, it came back on its own? Maybe it was rebooting. I don't know, weird. Yeah, I think it kind of makes fun of accents. I don't know. That joke is just, it's been around for a long time. Have another bit of a shared bike zone for a little bit. I'll have to cross over to the left here. Bear in the Garden gifted a membership to Roy. Roy's our boy. Thank you for another donation, Bear in the Garden, and for keeping track of the 59th Street Bridge metrics as well. Keep it in the family. Every once in a while, I think of this one dumb video online of a bunch of Vin Diesel cosplayers standing all together. It's got to be like 15 to 20 of them, and they're just chanting family, 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 family. And that's all I just think about it every once in a while, how dumb it is, and then I giggle. Ah. Roy gives back and gifted a membership to Claire. Thank you, Roy. Roy on the West Coast Bay Area. What was that screaming? Also live streams. Check them out. Paying it forward. Was that a good movie? I can't even remember anymore. Driving a big old truck. What's that? Was that a Sandler song? And Tolliver Salesman gifted a sub on Twitch to Roy too. There was a time when I had the entire Adam Sandler Goat song memorized, which was a feat in and of itself, just because it's like a 7 and somewhat minute song of just random words. Like, it has no chorus or anything like that. It's just different. Everything is different. There's no repeated section. Roy has to get up for the 6 a.m. walk tomorrow. Well, thankfully it's Monday, so it'll be closer to 8 a.m. hopefully. But it's still 5 a.m. over on the West Coast. Gas is $3.05 here if you're paying cash. $3.15 if you're paying credit. Big as walk, Sean trying to find those dolphins. Mercury Rumbles Josh is here. I'm going to Sunnyside to do our taxes. It's so much nicer now than it has been, temperature-wise. I don't know why, but when the one wheel has a seat like that, it just kind of looks a little funny. I think this is the road you can take to get to the LIE or something from the bridge, if you didn't want to pay for the tunnel. It depends on the gas station. Some gas stations don't differentiate between cash and credit, but I feel like in New York, every single station that I see always has a cash and credit price that's different. Roy's going to have some early awakenings coming up. You actually do end up popping in for the 6 a.m. streams? Appreciate that. The Y's here. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a New York thing. Like whenever I'm on the road, not that I have been in a long time, I don't really remember gas stations having different prices, but for cash versus credit, I mean. 'Did they ever do the billion oysters thing? Weren't they just supposed to dump all the oysters in the rivers? Hey, we got some raiders over from Major Chaos. Thank you for sending some friends over.
I had gotten one.
Welcome, new friends. We just walked over the 59th Street Bridge from Manhattan into Queens, heading to Sunnyside. It's tax day for me. That's where our tax guy is. But welcome. '90th Street ferry stop has oysters kept by researchers. For happy hour? After how long do we have to wait for those oysters to clean the river before we can eat them? Though I imagine all those oysters have now filtered all the garbage in the East River, so maybe they're now radioactive or something. I guess it wouldn't be radioactive, but you know what I mean. There's a coffee place here, but it is closed. Oh, they're on vacation for a whole month. 2:20 to 3:15. I guess they're doing pretty well if they can close for a whole month. Oh no, I lost my AT&T. Why am I losing AT&T today? What is going on? I wonder if it's overheating or something. Because I'm using a different backpack today. My usual non-commuting backpack that I use for these streams broke. And I don't really need the huge one today with the Starlink. We're not really testing anything. So I didn't want the extra weight. But I guess we should find a place to dig around and see what's going on in there. I've canceled? Oh no. Maybe another bus stop will have a bench. I can use that to dig around. Yeah, my hands got a little cold on the bridge because we weren't in the sun so much anymore, but now we got the sun. Joaquin Moore, hello. Hotel Association Training Center. Huh. Queens Health Center. Huh. All right, let's see if these benches are usable. Seem to be. Okay. Let's start digging. Thanks for shouting out Major Chaos, who sent over some raiders. And we appreciate the raid. Major Chaos. For those who are not familiar, we are primarily a technology stream, which I don't think everyone's happy about. But I use the stream as a platform to test all my various technologies. We may cause a disconnection here if I dig around too aggressively, so just fair warning. Am I getting a temperature warning? I can't see. No, it's just rebooting for some reason. Why? Let me make sure all the plugs are good. That plug seems okay. Let me make sure that the other plugs are good. They seem alright. Alright. I guess we just wait for it to come back. Seven cars for kids. ARS cars for kids. 1877 cars for kids. Donate your car today. Alright. Getting close. It's only a 16 more minute walk to the place. I'm doing okay. No cars, no cars. Did it come back yet? Nope, not yet. Well. Oh, was it the song, Roy? Sorry. Even if it overheats, usually I get a different warning. Usually it says the device is overheating. It doesn't just reboot itself. So I don't know. Maybe it's like... Yeah, it's coming back now. Maybe it's just the battery, like, bouncing around. I might have to secure it a little better in there. Photos, how was that? Do you know anything about that experience? How does the money eventually get to the kids? Because I thought they shut it down for a little while. Because it was like a questionable company. And then it came back, so maybe they cleaned up? I don't know. Train was built when it was all farms here. There's still a Queens farm, right? It's pretty far out though. I'm not even sure that it functions as like a proper farm anymore though, but I think they do events and things. Sergeant Sassy's back, hello. We're heading to Sunnyside to do taxes. Depending how fast they get done, I may come back and stream again after to walk back. We'll see. Oh, so it used to be it really was some sort of a scam organization. Like conceptually, it always sounded weird to me, but Japanese restaurant. Sometimes I look at the prices of stuff here and just know that the same kind of thing would just have a Manhattan surcharge. Some of those bowls are like $7.25, $8. That's easily 12 to 15 in Manhattan. Maybe pass by Hal's Bank. Nice. There's a White Castle on the other side. Freestanding White Castle and a freestanding 7-Eleven. Sounds like if you really have to donate a car, just go through Salvation Army. I don't have a warm hat on because it's like 40 something degrees. I normally only wear hats if it's 30 or below, and sometimes depending on wind.
They like put her in the truck with me there the whole time.
Diner here. A beer bucket, $25. Coffee at this bistro here. Do I have a furry Russian hat? No. They're too warm for me. Lynn Falconer, hello, and hope you enjoy. We're always going to be curious about how your trip went. So if you feel like telling us, we'll be waiting. Would we live anywhere else? I mean, anything's always a possibility. It's just what works for us, you know, and family and who's close by and where work is and all that. Because I feel like if I'm going to be moving like substantially, I feel like I would just move completely somewhere different, like not like Chicago or something like that, because it's kind of similar. Just something completely different. I feel like otherwise there's no point. For me anyway, I don't know, that's just how I look at it. Like, I want a complete different change of pace if that's what's going to happen. Fi-Dai is like really lower Manhattan. Yeah, and I generate a lot of heat, so if I put a hat on, I get very warm. None of my hats are also very thick either. Oh, there's Starbucks here too. Tiki Talk. Hello. It's a barber shop. Should I walk in there and confuse him? Oh, a bald guy's here. A bald guy's here. Jim Walker, hello. Red Wing Shoes. Just getting excited for some chicken wings. Is it yuppie? I don't know. I feel like that whole area has become kind of like family residential. I mean, because my head isn't like fully shaved out, I'm due for a shave, but I'll save it for tomorrow. They probably would just, do a full skin shave down if that's what, if I just sat in the chair, they'd probably just do it. I'm assuming. $808 million. Imagine you tell someone that's your phone number instead of like using the usual cadence, ba 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 ba. You just said something like 8,357,114. Just get weird with it. Oh, thank you. Oh, I was thanking him for stopping for a second. All right, I'm just about here, so let me go hopefully get this done quickly. And then and then if it's fast enough, I'll come back and we'll walk back to Manhattan. Anyway, let me fix my connection to OBS. But thanks everyone for joining. Hopefully that wasn't too upsetting. NYC type, thanks for the follow on Twitch. If things go well, again, I'll be back, hopefully within an hour, if it's possible. If it takes longer than like 2 hours, I'm probably not going to go back on, probably just train back. But let's see. Anyway. Thanks again, friends, for hanging out. First stream as a Twitch partner. So thank you for helping us get there. Anyway, subscribers, thank you. Not subscribers, thank you too. Thanks for the Super Chat, Super Stickers, PayPal, Patreon memberships. But if you are not subscribed and you're thinking about it, do help us by subscribing if you hear me. That's a different song. I combined them. Anyway, followers on Twitch, thank you. Subscribers on Twitch, thank you too. Premium support for those on YouTube, it's more like a membership.
Yeah, and it is such so I can understand that.
I'm just looking at the neighborhood now. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted. 15 minutes, hopefully. If it only goes that, it's usually never that fast. But yeah. So, hopefully I'll see you guys in an hour or so. Thank you for your thumbs and thanks to the mods. And yeah, be there pretty soon. Hopefully. Okay, have a good one.